There was a magical kingdom called Pixie. It used to have a lot of help. Let there be witches. It was a wonderful state. There were schools of magic in that kingdom. There were also magical houses and markets. Every little witch in the kingdom went to school every day to learn magic. We used to study, play, and have fun there. There used to be a fairy named Chingi in that kingdom. The little yellow frock, the two braids, and the feathery wings were very sweet to look at. Her eyes were bright, her cheeks were rosy, and her lips were a beautiful red. She was also poor by nature, but Chingi was very blind. She was not doing anything right. If she was asked to do any work, she would not hesitate. She used to forget some book or the other in school every day. Sometimes even the food box would be forgotten. Chingi's mother used to understand her a lot. Chingi shouldn't be so blind, but there was no light in Chingi's head. Pixie used to have a witch grandmother. She was very loving. They used to feed them to little girls, little witches, helped gods, witches, and animals in the kingdom. He would cure them with his mantras. Everyone wanted to be pampered. She was loved by everyone. Parents used to call her Witch Grandmother. Chingi was very fond of her. After school, she would go to the witch grandmother's house first, eat food from her hand, and then go home. Once upon a time, Chingi was walking from the bazaar having fun. Then she was called by the witch grandmother. What happened to him? The witch grandmother was going to another kingdom to bring medicine genie. But she was really late. She had a lot of work to do in between. But where was the time now? At that time, grandmother saw Chingi walking. Grandma called out. Chingi heard the grandmother's call and went to the grandmother. What happened, Grandma? And where are you going with all this stuff? Chingi asked her grandmother, looking at the different bags in her hands. Oh, I'm just walking to another state to bring medicine genie, but I have some work to do. Will you? Grandma asked. Yes, I will, Chingi said excitedly. Look, yes, but I don't want to be blind anywhere. And if you do all the work, then you will get big berries. Confession? Grandma asked Chingi. But when told to get berries, Chingi started dancing. Yes, Grandma, I will do it for sure. If you tell me. See if I can do it, Chingi said. Then the grandmother handed over a list to Chingi, along with some bags of gins, and said, Look, Chingi, there are different gins and different colored bags for different things. Neat. But Chingi did not listen to her advice. Yes, grandmother, I will give it properly, Chingi said with a smile. And grandmother took leave of Chingi and left to go to another kingdom. As Chingi looked, there were bags of different colors. There were 6 bags in total, namely yellow, blue, red, purple, green, and silver. Chingi began to read each list. There were 6 items in total. Sammy the witch wanted a yellow bag of mantras to juice the blueberries. Boo Boo the dog wanted a red bag of medicine for his sick puppy. Raju, a little witch who ran a library of magic books, wanted a mantra to put the books in order. It was in a purple bag. So Bunty Rabbit wanted some medicine to grow carrots, which was in a blue bag. A fairy named Maddie asked for medicine to make her gum tree grow more gum, which was in a green bag, and a witch named Dixie wanted clouds and lightning to make it rain, and they were in a silver bag. Ah! There are only 6 things. What will happen if I give them quickly? Chingi said, with a big grin, and she read the first name, Sammy the Magician. It is true that Chingi read the name, but he did not read what color bag to give him. In the end, it's the blind girl. She went to Sammy the witch. She took out a bag from her back. It was blue. Without reading what color bag to give to the witch, Chingi gave it to him and threw it away. Then she went to the ground dog, whose puppy was sick, poor thing, to whom Chingi gave a green bag. Raju was given a silver bag, Bunty the rabbit was given a yellow bag, Maddie the fairy was given a red bag, and Dixie the witch was given a purple bag. All the jinns that the witch grandmother told came with a charm. By the time she did this, it was evening. It was time for witch grandmother to come. Chingi thought, "Oh, what have we done? Now we will get big berries for sure." She sat waiting for the witch grandmother to come. It was 6 o'clock in the evening. Chingi saw the witch grandmother coming from a distance. Chingi quickly went and told Grandma that she had done all the work. Grandmother was also very happy to hear that Chingi did all the work. "Come on, now I'll give you a big berry," Grandma said. Just then, Sammy the witch, Boo Boo the dog, Bunty the rabbit, Raju the little witch, Maddie the fairy, Dixie the witch, came and stood in front of Grandma. They all looked angry. He asked, "Ajibai, what mantra did you give us?" "Why? What happened?" Grandma asked in great surprise. "I needed a spell to extract blueberry juice, but instead of my blueberries getting juiced, they got even bigger." Sammy said angrily, "Instead of my crops growing, the sap ran out," said Bunty Rabbit. "Instead of getting better from my puppy's cold, he started to have more mucus coming out of his nose." Boo Boo was saying, "My tree has stopped giving gum now," Maddie said angrily. "My books got wet because of the rain," Raju said. "And what about the rain here? Not even a simple cloud came," Dixie said angrily. Grandmother was very surprised to see what had happened to them. "Which bags did you get?" Grandma asked. Everyone said the color of the bag they got. And then the grandmother noticed everything that happened. Grandma realized that Chingi has made a mess. Chingi had given away the same bags without reading the list properly. Therefore, they did not get the mantras and medicines for which they wanted to work. Seeing all the mess Chingi made, everyone was very angry with her. Everyone was harmed by her blindness. "What will you do to restore blindness?" Grandma asked Chingi, squeezing her ear. "I'm sorry. I will not be blind like that. We'll never do it again," Chingi said while crying. Then the sorcerer grandmother paid for everyone's loss as a mantra. But because of everything that happened, Chingi improved, much improved, and she left her blindness forever.